Still a lot of questions following a deadly shooting in Johnstown Sunday. One man died, another survived.
Police say they have been able to talk with the man recovering in a hospital tonight, but haven't said whether or not there were any other witnesses. The shooting happened just before 6 Sunday morning at a house along Grove Avenue in the city's Moxham neighborhood. Maria Miller got an update from police today. She's live with the very latest on this story. Maria?
Well, Marty and Jen, aside from learning the name of one of the victims, we don't know much more than we did today. Police have been working around the clock. They've been coming back here to collect evidence from the scene. But so far, they tell us no arrests, not even any suspects. On Monday, police tapes still surrounded the home on Grove Avenue that was the scene of a deadly shooting just one day before. Police say they were first called to Conemaugh Hospital around 6 o'clock Sunday morning for the report of a gunshot victim, but were then called to the Grove Avenue house where they found a 21-year-old man dead on the first floor.
Our deceased, his name is Zachary G. Andrews. An autopsy was performed yesterday at Conemaugh Hospital, which confirmed Mr. Andrews died from multiple gunshot wounds to the head and chest. The manner of death is being ruled a homicide.
Police say another man also suffered multiple gunshot wounds, but is recovering in the hospital.
They don't believe that his injuries are life-threatening, although they're serious. They don't believe that they are life-threatening.
While the shooting happened inside, police say the scene was large with evidence that spread outside. Police say they did find a gun, but said it wasn't used in the shooting, and they wouldn't comment on the caliber of gun that was.
There's nothing that indicate that they were shooting at each other at this point, but obviously that's something we're still checking into.
The investigation is early, but so far there are no arrests and no suspects, and without that, police don't have a motive. But
we don't believe this was just a random incident. That's about all I can comment on that at this point.
you know, we've heard from so many people who live here in Moxham about how the neighborhood has changed so much over the years. Yesterday, we heard from a woman who told us she's going to be moving away because of all the crime. Well, we talked with a different person today who has a very different perspective on all of it. She says this is her home where she's lived for the past nearly 50 years. She says it doesn't make sense for anybody to move away from their home whenever violence is everywhere. Now, as for this shooting, of course, police asking anyone with information to give them a call. Reporting live in Johnstown tonight, Maria Miller, 6 News.